Welcome to our daily analysis for the Euro US dollar for today, Thursday, April the 9th. Once again, if we look at the components of the Ichimoku charts, the outstanding component is usually the cloud. That has the biggest presence on the screen, the easiest to see. We can see here that the cloud has twisted a while ago to be bullish. So we have a bullish scenario for the cloud. Also, we have the market trading within the cloud. Now, that means that the market's fairly neutral when you have the market trading in a cloud. A lot of the signals that you get when combining the other components of the Ichimoku charts are not as bullish or bearish as you'd like, so quite a bit of neutrality. And as we know, the cloud tends to act as an area of support or resistance. So we can see here that the cloud acted as resistance as it tried to break out to the upside. And we had the price rejection to the downside here as the market really tried so hard to close outside there. Also, we had a rally up to the top of the cloud while we were trading within the cloud, and it held as resistance again. So all of this trading in the cloud is really quite neither bullish nor bearish. Now, if we look at the other two components here, we've got the pink line, which is the Kijun-sen, which is the slower of these two lines, and we have the green line, which is the Tenkan-sen, the faster line. We can see that the Tenkan-sen is pointing down, which means that the market has some sort of downside momentum, but the configuration of these lines is important. We have the Tenkan-sen on top of the Kijun-sen, which means that the market is bullish. But when we look at the direction of this line, it means that we've got a retracement occurring within some sort of a bullish market here. So another sign that, or a conflicting sign here. So we're getting a lot of conflicting signals with this market. Now, what we expected to see was for the Kijun-sen to hold as support, and we saw that. We can see the shadow, the lower shadow on the candle, and we can see that we had upside price rejection as we saw here. So it coincides with this area of support. The market was moving down in this downswing with red-bodied candles, fairly large body, and then all of a sudden we had a very small green body. That means that the market turned from being bearish to being fairly indecisive, not as much bullishness as we'd like to see. But I think we might see this market start to trade up from here. We want to see the high of yesterday taken out. The high was roughly 131.86 or 31.2 roughly. And if we see the market appreciate, the first area to look for resistance would be the green line, the Tenkan-sen. Now at the moment that's trading at 133.31. Obviously it'll be a little bit lower by tomorrow. So if the market rallies to there and starts to sell off, it could be an area for a short-term sell within this cloud. If that area is taken out, the top of the cloud could act as resistance again, as it acted as resistance here and here. Now, if we do take out the top of the cloud, though, that would be quite a bullish sign. And considering that we've had the cloud twist from being bearish to bullish, we'd like to see that if the market's going to appreciate. But remember, we have resistance from this candle and very strong resistance up in this area here. But I think it's more likely that we'll probably see consolidation within this pattern.